When it comes to the question of what is the best superhero show ever made, for me, there's only ever been one answer, and that answer was Netflix's Daredevil. The 3 seasons of it that we got before its cancellation were nothing short of superb television. It was beautifully written, fleshing out its characters with a great deal of depth, all of which was performed by a fantastic cast, and it created some of the best action sequences ever put to screen. In short, it was an awesome show, and one that was dearly missed upon its cancellation. So, upon the news that Daredevil will be back again in a new show, this time titled Daredevil Born Again, with the same cast and picking up with the same story we left off from in season 3 of the original, I was incredibly excited and optimistic for the show, and yet equally concerned whether it would be able to live up to the original. And now that the first 2 episodes are out, I can quite confidently say that Daredevil is back and seemingly just as good as it ever was. Without spoiling anything, the first episode makes some bold narrative choices right within the first 10 minutes, and it brings you right back into this world. It retains the grittiness which was part of the charm of the original Daredevil show in the first place. Despite this series being more firmly set within the broader Marvel Cinematic Universe, with little references to this peppered throughout, it hasn't been made less violent, still retaining the gore and brutal action sequences that were an essential ingredient in the original show. Whilst we only get a couple of fight scenes in these first 2 episodes, what we get is excellently choreographed and shot beautifully. The returning cast all fit back into their roles as if they never stopped playing them, and it's interesting to see how their characters have changed or in some ways not changed at all in the time period that has passed since the events of season 3 of the original show. This idea of whether people can change seems to be one of the underlying themes set up for this story, and in relation to these characters with such complicated and morally messy pasts, it generates a compelling story to watch. Just within the first couple of episodes, there are already moments deeply charged with emotion, mirroring the emotional depth of the original series. In terms of new characters as well, the show sets up some really interesting and likable characters that help flesh out and expand upon this already established little world within the Marvel Universe. And so, overall, then, from what's been released so far, this is shaping up to be a big and much needed victory for Marvel, and I hope this new series draws in the big audience that it deserves. We still have another 7 episodes of this season left, and a season 2 has been given the green light, so it looks like we have plenty more Daredevil on the way. And if it can maintain the quality that these first 2 episodes have been at, then it looks like for the first time in a long time, there's something in the Marvel Universe that I actually can't wait to see more of. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Daredevil Born Again as much as I have so far. Like I said with my recent Reacher Season 3 video, I'll cover this show too in a longer video once all the episodes are out, where we can talk in depth about spoilers and do a deep dive into the behind the scenes of how this show came together and where Season 2 will likely take the story next. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And in the meantime, thanks again for watching.